Hello, and welcome to Instructional Systems Design and the ADDIE Model. My name is Carrie, and I will be your tour guide through this wonderful educational experience. Teaching and learning have been around as long as people have been around, and every learning experience started in the same way. First, there was an idea, and then someone developed a plan or a method to express that idea to someone else. The method we use to create learning experiences for other people is called instructional systems design. Through the years, there have been a number of models of instructional design, like the Dick and Carey model, or the Smith and Reagan model. But today we're not talking about those guys. We're talking about the ADDIE model. ADDIE is a model that breaks down the instructional design process into 5 distinct phases: analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. In the analysis phase, designers first start by stating their problem. They have to decide what is the goal their lesson is trying to achieve. Then they think about who is the audience. What is the learning environment going to be? Are they presenting to students in a school or business people in an industry? Finally, they'll have to decide how are they going to deliver the material to their learners. Perhaps they'll be giving a lecture, or maybe they'll be doing a podcast. If they're really creative, maybe they'll be doing a super engaging cow tune. Next comes the design phase. This is when the creators have to come up with specific objectives for their lesson. They have to create logical lesson plans and make sure they have all of the materials they need. They need to make sure they're providing accommodations for any learners with special needs, and the assessments they come up with have to be authentic to what they've been teaching. Unless they're doing a lesson on technology, the technology they use has to just be a way to enhance the student's engagement and not the focus of the lesson. During the development phase, a creator has to actually create the educational pieces that they're going to be using during instruction. This is also a good time for them to test and debug any educational technology they plan to use during this lesson. During the implementation phase, the designer finally gets to try out their lesson in an educational setting. This is when they'll find out if they gave adequate technology training to prevent any issues from arising. During the evaluation phase, designers will decide whether the students mastered the material they were supposed to master. Was the lesson successful overall? What kind of feedback did they receive from the students? They can look at the things that worked and didn't work and see how this lesson could be better, and then they can begin revising and trying again. The ADDIE model is easy for designers to use because it's very logical, and it provides a roadmap of orderly decision-making. It allows the users the ability to identify and respond to any problems that may arise during the development of their lesson. It also allows changes to be made during any point in the process. Designers and learners can benefit from lessons that were created using the ADDIE model.
Created using Powtoon.